Hello, this is King Stevian with the Christian Cartel PR News, and today we are talking about the net worth of Donald Trump. Now, it is reported in the news and from many sources that he's only worth $4.1 billion. Now, before we even start, I'm going to tell you that number is totally incorrect, and I got to agree with Mr. Trump on this one. Now, and I'm going to give y'all the reasons why they are totally incorrect, and y'all will learn this today by listening to King Stevian, the truth of the matter. Now, let's go right into it. First of all, it started with Forbes magazine. They say he's worth $4.1 billion. Now, watch this. There's more than one news source out there in the world today. Mr. Trump himself, his accountants, his lawyers, people that work for him, there are also sources to know how much this man is worth, right? So why would you trust one source and then you piggyback off of what they say and do the monkey see, monkey do? So all these other magazines and websites are saying, oh, he's worth 4.1. Even the site networthtoday.com, they're saying that he's worth 4.1. But they're only going by what Forbes magazine say. Forbes is not God. They don't know. They're not even Donald Trump. So they don't know. And I got to agree with what Mr. Trump said. He said he's a private entity, so they don't know everything. It's like King Stevian. You don't know his worth. Of course, I'm a Christian, so my worth is God's worth. Because, hey, that's how it is in the Christian world, in the spirit. So we're gonna just jump right on into it. Now, I'm looking at the numbers here of Donald Trump. They say right here, again, he's estimated at $4.1 billion as of May 2015. Now, wait a minute. Where are we right now? Okay, from May to this month that you're in right now, of course, the value is definitely going up. And what I wanted to say before I go into this is the fact that Forbes magazine, as Donald Trump stated out, that they are a bankrupt magazine. Now, this company, and I'm gonna get right to the point. Now, if this magazine is a bankrupt magazine, that tells you what? That they don't know how to handle their finances themselves. That means some numbers are incorrect somewhere. That means they need to go straighten it out. So if they're bankrupt, they don't know numbers, okay? And of course, things happen. But if you're good with numbers, like you're trying to say you're good with these numbers here with Donald Trump and everyone else saying the value is this, then you should be good enough to handle your business and wouldn't be bankrupt. Now, this is the thing. Everyone's doing the monkey see, monkey do, following off Forbes. Now, why would you trust a source that is bankrupt? And I understand what Mr. Trump was saying, okay? So, this is one reason why I would vote for him for president. Well, I am going to vote for him for president because he's a man who knows numbers. So when it comes to the taxes and stuff for the country, I trust him on it, okay? And after really doing the math myself and looking at the whole entire thing about his net worth, I said, you know what? This man is absolutely correct. So let's go right into it again. They said Apprentice, he made a lot of money. He got trademarks. His first year of the show, he was paid $50,000 per episode, and it was roughly $700,000 for the first season. Now, for when I see down here, and I'm gonna go down, and they got a list of all his assets from 2013, and I'll read some. His salary from The Apprentice was $375 million for the first, I think, season. I'm like, wow, from where the last year's season. So we're gonna look at this. They said 2013 he had $50 million for the Trump Tower, $170 million for Trump Entertainment Resorts. His stake in the Trump Hotel, Las Vegas, $162. And this is what's funny. Everybody's getting this from Forbes. You see what I'm saying? I can't trust them. Because Donald Trump knows these numbers. Even if you add the numbers up, it comes way more than what they're saying he's worth. So I'm trying to figure where they get their math from. Because if this man generated this type of money in these years, you add those numbers up every year, and that's how you get a total value and also an estimation of what's going to be generated that year and for the future years. And one thing I'll say is the years has been going by, more people been using his name, definitely using his name. So there right now is a whole Donald Trump economy. And I'm gonna get down to that to say why. And this economy of Donald Trump, this system, this environment of Donald Trump has caused his name to be worth, and Donald Trump himself to be worth 10 billion. I think it's way more than 10 billion. But I'm gonna go with what he say, because I'm not gonna argue with the man. Oh, it actually says his salary in 2004 was 375 million. Okay. Now, it says project earnings 2006 was 290 million. His earnings in 2006 was 44 million. Now, if you notice, and this is Forbes, 2006 to 2010, there's no income, no earnings. Where's the assets? Well, come on now. So all that's just muted out. So that shows you that they don't know this information, right? So you got 2010 to 2011, 12, then 13, but where it stops is there's no 2014, there's no 2015. So I'm gonna put this down and I'm gonna get right into it so y'all will know his net worth. Now, let's just take that number, $4.1 billion. Now, Donald Trump says that Forbes is a bankrupt magazine, which they are. If they're bankrupt, of course, it makes sense why they would pick a fight with Donald Trump. So that way people will go start using Forbes. And you know what's happening since everyone's getting this information from Forbes? They're running over to Forbes. They're getting this information. But watch this. Every time they go over to Forbes site and website and pick up a magazine, buy the magazine, they just made money. So their price, their money that they make, their value has just went up. Based on who? Donald Trump. So where I'm going with this is the fact that Donald Trump's name generates money. And there's a value to his name alone. This is why, you know, he gets 10% license. He probably get more now for just people using the Donald Trump name brand. So everyone's using it. All the sites got it. Not just Forbes, but there's numerous sites. Even the internet, even what you're listening to right now, I'm talking about Donald Trump. And if he didn't like it, he'd say, hey man, give me some money from you using my name and generating ad dollar revenue on your YouTube channel and on your audio. So right there, all these other magazines I mentioned in Trump, what happens, everyone goes over there to see what his net worth. They might not get to Forbes, but they get to their magazine, which they got it from Forbes, so Forbes just made some more money advertising dollars. Now that site that you were looking at, they're generating money because the advertisers are right there and they put their ads there. They had to pay for that, so that money goes in that magazine's pockets, in their bank accounts. And let me show you this. Not just that, see, Donald Trump ain't getting no money off that, but it still brung value. It's an economy, it's a system now. So the advertiser that's there, you might click on their ad and you go to their website. Say for instance, you go to Macy's. Click on Macy's, boom, you see some stuff there that you like, and you know what? You just spent some money with Macy's. So what just happened? Forbes made money, because that's where the information came from. The online magazine, where whoever it is, news reporting, just made money from the advertiser. And the advertiser just made money and gained a valuable customer that they might have every year now. So just that alone just generated, you know, I can't really say, could be $100. But that's just one instance, that's just one person. Most of these sites are getting millions of hits, thousands of hits, and you estimate that per thousands of hits. Just say $100 times 1,000. What is that? So this is what Donald Trump was saying. He was saying that his name has value, and it is so true. And if you look at right now on YouTube, you're listening to this, and there's advertising right there on the YouTube channel. So they're against our channel right now, and that advertising pays for the music that is in the back playing right now. Matter of fact, go download that song in the back playing. It's free. Download it and support this show. Okay, and after you're done with this, share this to your friends on Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, Instagram. Share this and Pinterest, so that way, hey, y'all know the truth about this. So the advertiser's paying for the music that's playing in the back, and the artists now just generate money. Not just the artist, but the writer. Not just the writer, but the producer and the publisher. Okay? And then there's sync licensing, and then there's the advertiser. And then once the advertiser banner is clicked on, then people buy their product or their service. So you got 6 to 7 different things that's going on here. Income that's coming in, revenue stream. And everyone's making money just from what? Donald Trump. And this is just true. This is facts. You can't deny it. So if you got everyone talking about Donald Trump right now, then everyone's making money. Money's being generated. Now, one thing I want to say about Donald Trump is this. He's authentic and he has a heart. Okay? And of course we're talking about his net worth, but his net worth is $10 billion. Because if you take that, and I'm gonna finish what I'm saying, but that 4.1 billion, that's their Forbes estimate. But they don't estimate his value, which you know from what I just explained that it brings him more money. So if he didn't generate 4.1 billion, just say in revenues, okay, but what about the brand that generated the 4 billion? See, they going by what he actually generated, but what about what it's actually worth that generates? You see what I'm saying? And you got to put a value on that alone, and you can't just put on what he made in the last year. That's the value of that brand. It's not. So just say you double it, then you're looking at close to $9 billion. But he's a private entity and he knows his stuff. So that is it about Donald Trump. But again, support this channel. Subscribe, share this with all of your friends. And you know, finishing up before we get out of here, Donald Trump, he's a man who has a heart. He generates money from not just him, but the events he do as he's running for president. He don't ask for a dime. And when he was doing the debate, the ratings went up on I think CNBC, NBC, and he didn't ask for a dime. Give it to charity. Give a portion of that to charity. So if he's saying give a portion of that to charity, he's not asking for a dime. His name brung in millions of dollars. And you know, they was charging close to $1 million per commercial for this debate. It wasn't because of these other candidates, but of course Donald Trump is the main front runner, so his big percentage, that should be a percentage of ad dollars that go to him. But he's running for president, he's not worried about that. At these town hall meetings, there's thousands upon thousands of people that come and pay big bucks to see him, and he don't ask for a dime. So his name just generated money for the other charitable partners that called him to do the speaking engagement. So I think I didn't stress this and stress it even much more, but he is worth $10+ billion. Donald Trump net worth. I'm King Stevian, Christian Cartel PR News Show. And again, download the song, and I see y'all, hear y'all on the next one. God bless you all.